song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury, ha, these luxury, ha, luxury, ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it, I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. They no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Oh, dude.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday has begun. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slash. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 2nd and 3 now. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Able to hit Robinson, complete. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackled by Jack Campbell. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Lions will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. He fires one deep down the middle. Big game downfield. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Penix. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All set up now for 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Penix to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and give to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go back.
Like everybody had a good time.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Penix. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well,
Gatorade.
And all he did was add to that trust.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left.
Yep.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way.
Yeah, so big.
We did not give
Somebody
them
down
any chance.
big game. Nice and simple.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of them. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
No, I thought you used both of them.
Did they pay?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
They just partner now. I don't see no pay plays. Everybody's getting out boots either.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. They pick up one on the run. Need more though, that takes him to 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He finds Laporta. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Penix on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action. Here's Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. A lot of mess on the move here. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Why you say you gotta get that Revere quick?
Throwing Penix. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
Open up the stuff we ain't open. Yeah, I can start throwing some of this other shit away.
Penix. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Penix now. Rolling left, buying some time. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
Yeah, I don't like that thing.
I mean, she did have.
Where that cook come from?
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14.
Zero don't even like this shit. I don't know why she is so I could do big. She thought it was gonna be something big. But she keep forgetting.
All lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Play with you, hope it's goddamn kids right here. Need the whole yard. Need the whole yard real good. Gotta take them leads up.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Shoot Depot, see what sale they have?
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Famous.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I think I saw one on the sign or something.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up.
Watch him up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's all I'm saying.
People, there's a business. They'll come to do it. I'm like,
Penix looking to pass. Pitts brings it
thinking
in.
about that.
And he's brought
Oh,
down
that's to do
after a
that. He
nice
can do
gain
it.
and a 1st down. From the shotgun, Penix finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. And again, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They'll run it with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Complete over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now.
Penix here from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The give here on 2nd. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Broke through the tackle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 24. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Gibbs does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case,
and he's in for the touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Now the give for Bijan. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
To the air with Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Get up.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Ready,
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Down gain of 5.
ready. Hut, hut.
Penix now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Tag. Hut.
Play action. Here's Penix. Oh, no. The ball is loose. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Go.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Got all of it, and this is good. And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Finds his target, Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Hall in motion left. Second and 6 now. He sends this one to the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go.
Third down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Ready?
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 4. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Penix. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. Juke the defender. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Running left is Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.